parasites are merely a symptom of a greater sickness in Faerun. The infected hear the voice of the Absolute and believe it to be a god.
The Absolute is more dangerous than you can possibly conceive. It threatens all who live. It threatens the gods.
The events of the last days weigh heavily upon you. Sleep's rest is slow to come to one whose mind is so full. The Absolute is not a god, but an elder brain controlled by the chosen of the Dead Three. They mean to use it to take control of the Sword Coast. All who carry the tadpole are governed by the brain, and by extension the chosen. It will take but one order to transform them into an army of mind flayers. This would have been your fate too, were it not for the astral prison and the mysterious visitor inside of it. With her help, you have uncovered the cult for what it really is. A plan of conquest orchestrated by the gods of death themselves. Together, you have the power to thwart the Dead Three. If you follow this path to its end, the Elder Brain will not answer to the Chosen. It will answer to you. And what then? You are prone to impulses as uncontrollable as the gods themselves. Will you even have a say in what you do? Will you liberate the true souls from their parasites and their religious delusions? Or will you use the power you gain for your own purposes?
Ah, effectivement, ça paraît particulier, si toi. Sera atroce, tel qu'on n'a encore jamais vu. Je trouve un moyen de me débarrasser de ces pulsions malsaines. Tout ce que je veux, c'est me débarrasser de ce parasite. Je ferai tout pour y parvenir. Je réussirai là où les élus ont échoué. Je dominerai le monde. Je fais ce qui me paraît justement venu. Je débarrasserai le monde de ce fléau et en m'acclamant en haut pour avoir sauvé la porte de Baldur. Je trouverai un moyen de me débarrasser de ces pulsions malsaines.
Even as you utter the words to yourself, you know it is but an intention. And these dark desires of yours have little regard for your intentions. You will not have long to wait. All you need to do now is sleep. But sleep is not for you.
The reckoning is upon us! The city thirsts for domination. March! Join!
Oula. Alors du coup... Ok, bon, bah on va voir ça. Bah voilà, bien derrière, parfait. Ça commence vraiment bien. Enfin. Ah oui, ça commence super bien. Putain de merde. Merci. Pourquoi ils sont tous blessés? Wow, wow, wow. C'est quoi ce machin là? Allez, envoie un coup. Non, non. On l'a quand même mis bien cher cette bande de lopettes. Wow, wow, wow. Attends, mais c'est des moines? Oui. C'est des moines. Tape là.
You know, I think we have given offense.
Ah, il possède pas d'armes, la saloperie. Toutes les cibles à portée. Un petit élémentaire de terre là, ouais, ce serait pas trop. Ah, il a fini par terre. Voilà, il y a d'autres personnes qui arrivent apparemment. Oh, il fallait pas le rater celui-là, c'était un coup gratuit. Let's elle. Voilà, ils font mal ces moines. J'avais pas vu la vie, la vache.
What about this? I can still move fast when I need to. Sinister. Onward.
That comes easy these days. Light on my feet.
Wow. Ah putain, j'avais pas vu. Ah d'accord. Bon bah du coup, il faut emprunter le portail. Quoi? Ah, ils l'ont tous traversé en un, d'accord. Ah d'accord, mais on a c'est un truc de téléportation là ici.
Whatever that thing is, it's not going to last much longer.
Il y a plein de Gitienki derrière. Qu'est-ce que foutent les Gitienki ici? Merde.
Where's our dream guardian?
I'm here. Help me. I'm under attack.
Ah, je crois qu'il y a moyen d'esquiver les combats. Aïe, il y a moyen d'esquiver les combats. Enfin, je croyais qu'il y avait moyen d'esquiver les combats.
Ready and waiting. Well, certainly waiting.
Matters will be done. I wonder what the next move is.
Time to push my luck again.
dévoreur d'intellect partout, mais... Mais donc c'est bien un flageur mental en fait la bestiole, je comprends plus rien. Est-ce qu'elle m'aurait trompé? Elle est bien et bien l'espèce de cerveau dégueulasse que j'ai vu la dernière fois?
Hurry! I can't hold them back alone. It's not over. Come to the skull. There is work to do.
Attends, y a personne qui a des trucs?
It's not over. Come to the skull. I need you now.
Attends, mais ça veut dire... Lui là, il reste. Mais oui.
Enough waiting. I crave blood. The skull. Come to the skull.
C'est quoi ça? Oh putain! À tous les coups c'est le prince! Le prince dans sa comète! Attends, j'ai vu un illitide? J'ai pas rêvé?
Before you do anything, I am your ally.
L'empereur?
We are in danger.
Gay abomination! By the one true sky, what is this madness?
The Githyanki is the source of our protection against the Absolute. I must subdue him, or everything we've worked towards is lost. Don't let my form deceive you. I am the one that's been protecting you. I am the one that came to you in your dreams. Help me.
Oh bah tu te trompes de personne, elle a même pas de flageur mental dans la tête elle. Je ne vous crois pas, vous êtes un flageur mental, alors c'est ça la bataille que vous livrez depuis tout ce temps. Laissez-moi, que voulez-vous que je fasse? Attends. C'est ça la bataille que vous livrez depuis tout ce temps?
The honor god. Eliminate them. My forces are weakened by their assault. But with your help, we can turn this around. Destroy the guard. I will subdue their master.
Je refuse de massacrer des innocents.
Do not be driven by fear. Trust me now, and I promise you will have all the answers you seek. Now, help me.
En quoi puis-je vous aider?
The god. Destroy the god. They prevent me from subduing their master.
Ouais, mais non, j'aime pas.
Now,
Obéis, maintenant.
Against Githyanki. We cannot. We must not.
your blind loyalty will be your undoing, Mazel. Fight with me for your own survival.
Ah. Ah. J'aime pas, je sais pas quoi faire. Bon. Le problème c'est que j'aime pas l'empereur là, j'aime pas l'idée de... Non.
Fool! Without me, you will perish.
Oh fils! Putain, je le savais, c'est le prince! La saloperie, elle a Vlaki t'a donné le prince aux flageurs mentaux. Je vais tous vous anéantir, vous exploser la gueule. Viens ici, vilain. Tu vas voir, viens là. Viens là. Là, encore une fois, il y a un problème. Non. On va faire les choses intelligemment. Voilà. Putain, je t'en supplie. Touche tes ennemis. Merci, on va y arriver. Oh, elle est par terre. Comment tu peux rater une cible immobile au sol? Mais c'est pas vrai. Oh là là, j'ai pas compris ce que c'est que ce délire là. Ah bah oui, parce qu'en plus là maintenant c'est à son tour de jouer. Allez, l'empereur il a fini par terre. Ouf. Ah bah il s'est relevé. Oh, mais les dégâts de cette saloperie.
So much for peace.
Ah oui merde, c'est vrai, j'avais oublié ça. Le truc que je comprends pas, c'est pourquoi la garde m'attaque moi. C'est ça que je ne comprends pas. Allez, deux mages sont morts, on va s'occuper maintenant du général là. Allez, tous les trois rassemblés là, c'est très bien. J'aurais dû laisser mon chien au loin, je suis con. ça c'est pour si vraiment il est tombé.
Take your...
Where do we go from here?
Allez, un petit critique. Voilà.
I'm the one keeping you alive.
Tu me perds pas envie, t'es de la saloperie que je m'en vais défoncer le plus vite possible.
If I die, you die.
Its labored breaths resound like a death knell in your mind, tolling for the end of all hopes of survival and freedom. With startling clarity, you realize the mind flayer was telling the truth. If it dies, so do you.
Debout, battons-nous. Qu'est-ce que c'est que cette position? Battons-nous côte à côte.
Thank you.
Au moins tu sais que je peux te mettre une
With
dégelée.
your help, we will both survive.
Et il revient à la vie avec 60% de sa vie. 70 points de vie, c'est pas mal. Bon bah voilà, on aura essayé. On aura essayé de se dire ouais non, il faut le défoncer. C'est pas le cas. Donc écoutez, tant pis. On se contente de ce qu'on a. Et puis voilà. Hein? Bon. Alors. Ah, j'ai fait des dégâts à l'épée sans faire exprès.
Catch my breath.
Mais j'aime pas l'idée de faire du mal à mon copain le prince Orphéis là. C'est ma copine, Bécassine. Elle tombe pas hein. Et merde. Chef de la garde d'honneur d'Orphéis.
Your reluctance to help nearly cost us everything. You saw reason just in time. Don't look at me like that. I'm a mind flayer, yes. And the one who saved you again.
It's obscene to owe my life to a damned geich. No more lies, no more tricks. I will have answers.
Toujours su que vous étiez un flageur mental. Voilà, je m'en doutais un petit peu, mais ben voilà. Vous étiez dans la rue depuis tout ce temps, pourquoi m'avoir menti? Je préfère votre autre apparence. Oui, ça c'est sûr. Oh, dites-moi tout.
I was someone once. Someone just like you. An adventurer. I came from Baldur's Gate, though I was never one to be constrained by circumstance. I longed for more. That longing brought me to Moonrise Towers on a search for treasure. To a colony of mind flayers who caught me, changed me into what I am now. I served the Elder Brain, the one you know as the Absolute. was a thrall like any other, but I was fortunate. I broke free and started a new life in my old city. I sustained myself on criminals. Unglamorous, but there are plenty of them, rarely missed. And they fueled me while I did my work. I had the good fortune to meet Duke Stillmain. We formed a partnership, and through her, I became the governing force behind the Knights of the Shield, the largest mercantile operation in Baldur's Gate. People referred to me as the Emperor. Such was my influence, though of course they had no idea what I really was. My needs were sated. I was happy for a while, until my true nature was discovered by the tyrant himself, Lord Gortash. He tore me from my home and brought me back to the brain, where I became a slave once again. A slave he continued to call Emperor. The name was intended as a slight, to remind me of the heights from which I fell. But I have grown fond of it. It encapsulates well who I've become.
L'un des élus dans la colonie, vous ne pourriez pas vraiment vous en rire comme ça. Bah ça va, c'est des criminels, c'était la saloperie. Hein. Alors, vous allez me dire à quoi rimer cette bataille, oui ou non. Comment vous êtes-vous retrouvés? Ce Githyanki que j'ai vu dans la sphère, qui est-ce?
Prince Orpheus, son of the first leader of the Githyanki.
Orpheus? Impossible! He was slain by Justil Kithrak himself.
Quite possible, I assure you. His power has been the source of your continued protection against the voice of the Absolute. The power to disrupt hive-mind communication. It is the same power that enabled Orpheus' mother to bring about the fall of the Elitid Empire eons ago. A power she passed on to him, and that I leveraged for you. When Orpheus' mother left, a usurper took her place. Blackith declared herself queen of the Githyanki. Blackith wanted his power, but Orpheus rose against her, and so she sealed him and his honor guard within this prison. Bound by infernal chains, Orpheus could never leave. Bound by duty, his guard never would. They were close to breaking my hold on that prince. And if they had succeeded, we would be lost. I am relieved. You have embraced your potential enough that you could help me eliminate them. Alone, Orpheus will be much easier to control.
Si vous êtes emprisonné ici, de qui Jackit voulait-elle la mort quand elle nous a donné l'ordre d'entrer à l'intérieur du prisme? Vous ou Orpheus? Comment Gortash et les autres ont... Attends, il y a tellement de questions en même temps. Attends, vous aussi vous avez été emprisonné ici?
No. Gortash sent me on a mission to retrieve the astral prism. I was one of many, but the first to find it. How Gortash or the other chosen learned of its existence, I do not know. The moment I found it, I felt a change. My free will returning. I followed the feeling inside, and found Orpheus. I realized what the prism was for. Containment. While my body was within the prison's bounds, my mind was free. I could resist the Elder Brain, the Chosen. Better yet, I could plan to overthrow them. All I needed to do was subdue Orpheus and find allies in the outer world. You.
Bon. De qui Vlakith voulait-elle la mort quand elle nous a donné l'ordre d'entrer à l'intérieur du prisme? Vous ou Orpheus?
Most certainly Orpheus. He is a threat to her reign. Some Githyanki still revere him, in defiance of their teachings. Blackith was safe as long as they believed him to be dead. But as you can see, he is very much alive.
I don't understand. The histories claim the prince was burned to ash in the skies.
Your histories are fabrications. The prince was not killed. As you can very well see, he was imprisoned. She kept him this way because she was reluctant to eradicate such power. Power that she might one day wish to take from him. If the Githyanki ever find out what she has done, there will be civil war. Blackheath will be finished.
Que se passera-t-il si nous libérons Orpheus?
That would be a terrible idea. The moment he is free, he will attack you. Your only defense would be to kill him, and in so doing, he would doom us both.
Even though he is subdued, you feel Orpheus's revulsion, a pulsing hatred that cannot be contained. The Emperor is telling the truth. To him, you are just another wretched illithid.
You carry a tadpole. As far as Orpheus is concerned, you are already a illithid, a sworn enemy, just like me.
Nous aurons bien d'autres points communs, vous et moi, puis je vous écoute. Moi j'ai l'impression d'être face à un flagellement mental. Je suis pas un illithide et je ne le serai jamais.
You are already more illithid than you realize. It has improved you. You seek to reverse an inevitable process. A process of evolution. When I first escaped from the Elder Brain, I too railed against the change. But the longer I have inhabited this form, the more it has grown on me. Even if my original body remained intact after I transformed, I would not return to it. Doing so would only impose limitations. As an illithid, I have far surpassed who I ever was before. You too should embrace this change.
Autant l'effort pour me convertir, vos insinuations me déplaisent fortement, je fais tout ce que je peux pour ne pas m'en transformer, j'avais cru comprendre que vous étiez d'accord pour me protéger. Pourquoi tant d'efforts pour me convertir?
I believe we'll have a better chance of defeating the Elder Brain if you embrace your latent illithid potential. I've been studying you for a while now. I believe I can trigger the next stage of your tadpole's life cycle, while continuing to preserve your independence. You have seen what I can do. Imagine yourself with the same strength, the same intelligence, the same devastating beauty. If you let me, I can evolve you.
Non, merci. Quels seraient les effets on va toujours demander les infos. Quels seraient les effets d'une telle évolution?
You will be able to do things you never thought were possible. There will be physical alterations, of course, but only partial. You will retain most of your current form, and you will soon see that the benefits outweigh any perceived loss.
Si vous êtes vraiment en mesure de me faire évoluer, comment se fait-il que vous ne puissiez pas interrompre la cérémorphose?
The answer is twofold. One, I can, but it would kill you, as I told you before. Two, why would I? You have done well with the limited form you have, but you would do far better as an illithid. So, do you wish to evolve or not?
Définitivement non. C'est hors de question.
Even as you say the words, you feel a lurch of disappointment. Your mind bristles with illithid potential. How could you be so cruel as to deny yourself what you want most in the world?
I felt that. It's your nature. You cannot fight it. So embrace it.
Mais j'ai dit non. Qu'est-ce que c'est? C'est une autre larve.
It wants to evolve, but it cannot do so alone. It must commune with another.
Qu'est-ce que c'est? Dévorer la larve, ouvrir votre esprit à la larve, la laisser tomber par terre et l'écraser sous votre talon. Qu'est-ce que c'est?
A tadpole, nurtured by the psionic energy of the astral plane. Cocooned here for millennia, it has become extraordinary.
Non, ne comptez pas sur moi. Oh putain, c'est le moment de me donner votre force, les gars. Je vais tout relancer jusqu'à réussir, j'aimerais vraiment... Oh là là, mais par pitié. Allez, réussite critique, boum.
A wave of disappointment, stronger than any you've ever felt. And then stillness. You've resisted your illicit instincts. For now.
You are not ready yet. Keep hold of it then. Until you are.
Ah,
It
d'accord.
has enough vitality to further your evolution. And your allies. Perhaps you will be more inclined to try it when you see more of what our enemy can do. But we mustn't lose focus. We need to resume our journey. You heard the Chosen. The brain has gone to the city, and the army marches to follow. We must not let them reach it. We must find the brain, and bring it under our